What's up, everybody? This is going to be your happy hour Friday reading. So, what's up, everybody? What that is, it is $5 questions because my questions are typically $10 per question, but I do half price readings every Friday. I open submissions up every Thursday and close the submissions up on Fridays at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So this is a pre-list. So no super chats, please. No free-for-all questions, please. This is just for those who've already submitted. So I'm going to start my list. I don't have that many people this week. Thank goodness. All right, I'm going to start my list. I usually start off with my Cash App people because not too many people submit through Cash App. Most people opt PayPal. So I do the Cash App people first. Then I'm going to do the PayPal people. So if your name is not on the list, it's because you paid past the submission time. So I always close submissions at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you did not, you did it after, sorry, the list, you're going to have to wait till next week. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. First person I have on my list is Precious from Cash App. And your question is in relation to tarot. Is it even the best move for your spiritual gifts? So whatever that is pertaining to, whatever you meant by that. First off, during this whole entire read, I'm going to ask the Most High God to come through and give us nothing but insight, love, and clarity. Ooh. No. I also ask that the Most High God give us protection. I call through to Archangel Michael as well to surround this reading with loving, protective energies and block out any energies that is not supposed to be here. Any energies that may be low vibrational, negative intentions. Anyone here with negative intentions, please send those people and those energies back to wherever they came from, Most High God. For this reading is sealed and protected. I ask that my ego be casted aside during the time of the readings that I'm conducting. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get into it. So let's see, is tarot the best move as far as precious spiritual gifts go? Let's see. All right. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining. If you guys are just watching, tuning in, whatever, thank you for joining this reading. All right, let's see. Okay, the Eight of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. I'll pull two more. The Nine of Swords, Two of Wands. So at this time, I'm getting a no. Because your energy's not in the best space maybe to be doing readings. I don't know if you meant just like for yourself, personally for you, or whether this is for like other people. If it's for other people, definitely no. At this time, no, because there seems like there's some energies. It's like you have the thing about doing these like when you do tarot readings for yourself, that's one thing. Even when you're doing tarot readings for yourself, you want to make sure that you're grounded and you're clear so that the reading comes through clearly. And especially when you're giving readings to other people, even if it's just for fun or you're doing it for friends or family with no cost, or you want to do it professionally, you got to be in the right space mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You have to embrace that energy, that gift as well. But I'm seeing like mentally and emotionally, no, like it's not the time. Because you have the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Those are like emotional and mental energies that are imbalanced. You might have to deal with some fears surrounding this gift, or even tapping into that, or working with the tarot. Maybe there's some fear surrounding it. Also, I'm seeing I don't know if what's driving you towards tarot is love relationships, like you want to be able to read your own situations, or you want to be able to help other people in their love life or something. But I'm just getting, now is not the time. Like, you have to make sure that your energy is really committed to tap into that type of energy, that type of realm. All right, so that's what I'm getting for Precious. Next Cash App person is Bree. Oh, sorry, I would have gave you the wrong time because my eyesight is just not popping. All right, Bree, what are his intentions for us? What is his intentions for you two? Let's see. Whoever this person is that Bree is referring to, what is this person's overall intentions between him and Bree? What is this person's overall intentions with Bree? What are their overall intentions? Okay, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and Judgment. Okay, I feel like this person's intentions, the first thing is I feel like they want to be able to bring something to the table. They also don't want to be a disappointment to you, whether that's like turning their back towards you or your connection, or just simply like not being able to bring anything. So I feel like they want to make sure that they have something of value. The Nine of Wands, I feel, is a person that, yeah, maybe you guys have gone through some ups and downs, or maybe it's a little bit challenging, a little bit difficult as of right now. But this person is, they're not backing down, or they don't want to back down. They want to be able to give it another go in spite of the past, and they might feel like you guys actually have a second chance with this, with the Judgment card. So maybe something has sparked for them where they're contemplating taking this to the next level or going another round or something. But I feel like they want to make the best of whatever they feel the opportunity is that's in front of them. They want to make the best of it. So that's what I'm seeing for that person that you're asking about. So that was Bree. My last Cash App person is going to be Daisy. What's good, Daisy? How are you? All right, so what am I currently manifesting? Okay, so let's see. What is it that Daisy is currently manifesting? What is it that Daisy is currently manifesting, Most High God? The biggest thing right now that she is manifesting. What is she currently manifesting? I hate when smoothies start to get real grainy and like warm. I need to hurry up and finish that because I don't want it to taste nasty. And it's the fruits and vegetables. I gotta finish it. Okay. What is Daisy manifesting, Most High God? Six of Swords. The King of Wands. I'm going to pull a Mermaid Oracle card to clarify this, because I felt guided to before I felt guided to pull the tarot for some reason. Should have did that first, but let's see. What is she manifesting? Please give us clarity. Make a decision. Okay, so make a decision. It says, feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. I look really sleepy. Make a decision. I feel King of Swords, or the Six of Swords with the King of Wands. It could be this is in relation to someone you're very attracted to, or okay. Let me check the Ruby, because I could have sworn that was for another reading, but never mind. So what I'm getting, Daisy, is I feel either this is about a fire sign male, or this is a man that you're very drawn to or very attracted to that you need to make a decision about. Because it might be difficult for you to either, I don't know, I feel like Spirit's giving you an opportunity to move forward with something, maybe move towards someone else. This could be moving towards someone else, or it could just simply be how you wish to proceed and move forward with a specific person that's already here. So you're manifesting some sort of assistance, even though it could be a challenging situation, but I feel like you have help. It might seem far more worse in your head than what it is in real time, like life, if that makes sense. It might not even really be all that bad. Um, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so Ruby, and then I'm gonna move on to PayPal people. Um, how often do I do these readings? I do half price readings every Friday because typically my just one question readings are $10. My other readings, you guys will have to book on my website, like a personal reading on my website. All right, Ruby. Career guidance. Career guidance. All right, I felt guided to do it this way. So yeah, my website, you guys, is typically on on my About Me section of my YouTube channel, or in one of my latest videos. It should be there. You guys can book with me there. I will warn you guys as a heads up, I am fully booked for April. So if you guys want a personal reading, you guys do have the option of an emergency reading if you guys can't wait until May. Even if you guys were to purchase your reading now, you guys can set it up for May, and I would highly suggest that because it gets, you know, the calendar dates get full quickly. All right. Thank you. Ruby, what is her career guidance? Career guidance. Okay. Healing Hearts. What's up, Mahogany? How are you? You are a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. So, career guidance or advice, I'm going to clarify with the tarot, but I feel obviously you have healing powers when it comes to that. So it doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, I need to do energy healing, like be a Reiki healer or something. It could just be like whatever your career, your job field that you are in, you put your hands in there. No, it's not free questions. All right. I'm sorry, Ruby. I'm not trying to like distract your reader. No, these are not free questions. These are, I do this every Friday. They're half price. Yeah, it could be, let me see. Because I feel like even no matter what it is, like, yeah, counseling, support, helping people in some way at your job is healing other people. So you have the Nine of Swords. The King of Swords. Yeah, this could be counseling. And the Nine of Pentacles. So your words could be healing. Your words could be like clarifying. It could help alleviate people's stresses, their worries, their fears. Or so just say, for instance, you're at a high-paced job. Like, it's a lot of movement, a lot of energy. Maybe just like your coaching skills, or maybe certain things that you say, your authority is very helpful. Is needed. I even feel like you have healing abilities in other areas. So it could be writing or like coaching or speaking, maybe outside of like a 9-to-5 job. This could be something that you do on your own. Maybe it is your calling to do some sort of healing. But Spirit is saying to keep doing whatever you're doing. And then I saw the Queen of Swords at the bottom. So yeah. That is definitely coaching or some sort of like using your voice, utilizing like writing skills, something with communication, basically, is healing for other people. All right. So that was that. Let's move on to our PayPal people. So a couple people from last week that missed out on the submission time. So I'm going to do theirs first, and I'm going to go life coaching. That could definitely be it. Whatever you feel like that is. No music, Vanessa. I'm not trying to get copywritten and like block all my stuff. Okay, so Yoko submission from last week. Yoko, or the week, I don't know, I can't remember, but All right, Yoko. Let's see. This is for happy hour reading. I was wondering if I already know my twin flame and if he's already in my life. What's up, new? Yolanda. What's up, everybody? Okay, let's see. I'm going to ask the Most High God to give us divine truth and clarity for Yoko. Yoko, if she's already met her twin flame, her definition, her understanding of what a twin flame is, has she already met this person? Meaning, are they already in her life? Are they already in her life, Most High God, in some sort of way? Majors and aces say yes. Court cards say no. Minors lean towards the majority. Most High God, please give us divine truth, divine clarity. And pull 5 cards for probability. King of Swords. I think I have like a strawberry seed or some shit in my mouth. 8 of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The 7 of Swords. And the 5 of Cups. So that's weird because you have 1 yes card and 1 no card, and the rest are just neutral energies. So the High Priestess, I feel like this is spirit kind of like not messing with you or like in a mean way or anything, but just like testing you to see how much you trust yourself. Because the Knight of Swords, you might not have all of the answers and all the information, but you're able to answer. You have the key to answer something that you're seeking with the High Priestess, for sure. So it's something in you that may feel like you're, I feel like you might be a little afraid to really get the answer because you don't want to be disappointed. That's another thing. Thank you, Mahogany. I appreciate it. Go check out Mahogany's channel. She does like different types of readings. She uses charms. I think you use cards too every now and then, but she uses charms and it's really dope. It's really cool. So go check out her channel. I don't know why, but I just feel like you wouldn't really want to know the answer, or you're afraid to hear the answer. Not because it's anything bad that's going to come out of it. It's just like you're just not really ready, or you don't trust what you're getting on your own. And this is kind of like Spirit's way of wanting you to work your intuitive muscle. Because you have the answers within you. You're able to get this on your own. It's not something you need to continuously seek out of yourself. So it's like, Spirit's like, don't be mad at me, but they're not giving me a direct answer. The Magician card is at the bottom. That's another yes card. And the Star card is at the top. So I feel like, yeah, it's possible. It's something that you're questioning though, but you gotta handle that within the self. That's what I'm getting. So don't be mad. That was clearly like Spirit playing some games, but for your benefit, of course. All right, next person is Caroneisha, if I'm not pronouncing your name right or wrong, whatever. I apologize if I'm pronouncing it the wrong way. And let's see. Hopefully you sent me your question in what you call it, because it's not on the thing. I might, you guys, do like a few free readings one time soon, but not during this reading. So I would suggest you guys like keep your questions to yourself for now. Okay, let me see. Did she send it to me? I don't know. Said she emailed it to me. Let me see. I gotta go through my notes. Okay. All right, you had 2 questions. So how does this guy at my job feel about me? There's a question. Okay. I had to do my research because I didn't want to just like, you know, not know what I'm doing. All right. How does this guy specifically feel towards Caroneisha? I said, I apologize when I answered it correctly. All right. This specific guy at her job, how do they feel about her? Six of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands. They feel like you're someone who, I don't know if this is like you like lots of attention or they recognize you get a lot of attention from people. So you could be like someone that's cool with everybody or in the job, or maybe just a lot, not maybe everybody, but a lot of people like you or take to you or notice you. Specifically males. And they might be a little bit intimidated by that. And they also see you as like someone who carries a lot of stress or a lot of weight on your back, like literally like with the Ten of Wands, but they might see you as someone who's kind of stressed out sometimes. Like you hold in a lot of energy, you suppress a lot. So it could be just the way, I don't know why I'm getting like the way that you like your facial expressions. Like you could like, some people tell me I look mean. I guess I have a resting bitch face. I don't know. But yeah, it could be not that you have that type of face, but like maybe that you're stressed or something, or that you're always deep in thought. But this person does notice you. I feel like they pay enough attention to see like facial expressions or whatever. But yeah, it's like they see you as someone who is well liked, or you do stand out, and they see like even if I was feeling this person, they got a lot of suitors with the Five of Wands, like a lot of people coming at them. They might see that you're annoyed by that. Like they might not see you as a person who prefers to be like out in the open like that, but you kind of just do it because of your job or something. That's what I'm getting. So they do pay attention to you, obviously. It looks a little more like they do analyze you. So I mean, obviously that looks like somebody is interested if they paying attention like that. So I'm just saying. All right. All right. Your grandmother, I apologize. My condolences to your grandma. You want to know how she's doing. All right. I just saw the color blue. Color blue just came in. But that could just, blue. Because soon as I saw that, I just got chills. So that could either be one or two things. She's ready to communicate, or she's at peace wherever she is. I didn't feel any negative energy or anything. So, all right. All right, grandmother. How are you doing on the other side? Five of Cups. She knows you miss her. I hate these cards, some of them, because they make me sad. Like, there's a couple of cards in here that make me sad. I feel like she doesn't want you to be sad. And I also feel like she comforts you. The Two of Swords came out with the Two of Pentacles. So you got these two energies. You might be fighting against moving forward and moving on. And she recognizes this. It's like it's time to shift out of the Two of Swords into the Two of Pentacles. More like a playful energy. Learn how to balance out the two. It's okay to mourn and it's okay to be sad. But I feel like she wants you to get into the lighter aspect of her passing. It could be you and one other person, or it could be like the grandchildren, maybe if it's you and another grandchild, or just the other grandchildren if there's more than one of you or two of you. There's still mourning, and it's like find the light in her passing. Let me see, clarify this. Because I want to say, okay, you got the Two of Cups. There's a lot of twos. She connects with you both on, she connects with you in a lot of different ways. She connects with you on like a physical sense where like you could feel her, maybe even smell her, and then you hear her voice, or like she's just a thought away. And then the Two of Cups is like you feel her energy very strongly. Like, you guys are connecting. You're definitely connecting. And I feel like there's somebody on the other side that she's with. Could be another family member or something. It doesn't have to be a lover, but it could be like someone else that she's close to. She did have a hard time transitioning a little bit. I hope that makes sense. Because with the Two of Swords, I don't know why I'm saying this is like crossroads. So she might have had a challenging time, and it was specifically because of someone else, like a person that was refusing to let her go. I don't feel like it was you. It seems like this is a male's energy. But for some reason, I don't feel like this is an earthbound male. It could be. But other than that, I feel like she's fine. I'm not getting anything negative. There's something definitely... Oh, yeah, she's with y'all all the time. Your whole entire family, and alongside with some other ancestors. Like, these look like passed over people right here in this circle. Like, back here. And then this is, like, the family. There may be even a child that passed on, too, that's still around the family. Like, these ghostly people are ancestors. All right. I hope that made sense. I know that's not, like, the most, you know, what do you call it? The most detailed, in-depth. So I kind of got to work with the time that I do have. But I do hope that helped you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let us move on to the next person, which is Yolanda. Hello, Yolanda. I know you're on the chat. I just seen you come by. All right, your question. Okay. You have 2 questions. Okay. Oh, that is so sweet, y'all. Y'all want to hear what Yolanda did? Okay, so Yolanda purchased a question for herself, but she purchased a second question as a donation for someone to get a reading free. So how I'm going to do this, I will wait towards the end of the chat or the list of the people that I have on my list. And then those of you who did not submit a question at all this week, I will give you guys the opportunity to bid in for the donation on Yolanda. So shout out to Yolanda. That was very sweet of her. So I want to make sure that I give it to the right energy, the person that needs it at the, like, right now, no matter what your question is. But I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to save the donation question towards the end of my list. And then we'll go ahead and I'll figure out some way to do it, like where it's fair or something. So y'all can see that I'm not like just picking and choosing, like it's actually fair. All right. That is very sweet of you, Yolanda. You're a real one. That's sweet. That is very sweet. Thank you for considering, like, whoever. Just, that's nice. Thank you. Okay. So your question is, what messages would God like you to know currently? Okay. God, what messages? What are the messages that Yolanda needs to know, Most High God? Currently, a message of importance. Yes, that was very, very sweet of you to do that. Very thoughtful. Someone needed that, I'm sure. So I trust that I will be led to the right person. Like, God is going to lead me to the person that really needs it. Not to say that nobody needs their answers, you know, their questions answered, but I have a feeling that somebody needs that. So thank you. All right, let's see. Most High God, what are the messages? Any messages or guidance of anything that you wish to share with Yolanda that's of relevance and importance at this time in her life? Thank you. Stay optimistic. Okay, it says, your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. So this mermaid is like in the ocean and she's watching this man on land. So it kind of reminds me of the Little Mermaid, where she kind of like she has an admiration and she's enamored by this man, or it could just be really the fact that he's able to walk, and she might secretly desire oh my gosh, she might actually desire to have that for herself. So there's something that maybe you're looking at other people and saying that, you know, if only I could do that, or you can see the vision of something that you wish to have, or something to happen, but you're looking at it as if it's impossible. I know Little Mermaid I know Little Mermaid is like fictional, but she thought it was like something that, I don't want to get too deep into like Disney movies and stuff, but I just feel guided to like use that for some reason. Um, so she did have the desire to be on land and to kind of live a human life, and she did sell out for it before it was her time to live that life, but it was meant for her to go through that. So it's not that you can't have your desires or your goals. Certain timings may not be right, certain circumstances, people, and things, but that doesn't mean that it's an impossible thing to achieve and to have. So it's something that Spirit's telling you, don't give up. Don't give up. Even if you've been like down the same cycle or road before. Like I said, the circumstances, it may have not been right. So the Six of Swords, yeah, it could be something that you're trying to master. Could be something mentally that's challenging you, but you're handling it better than you think you're handling it. Ace of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like there's clarity that comes out of this. This kind of looks like the staff, like the staff of Moses. So there's like divine clarity also that's coming once you can, like something that you just need to keep moving towards, moving forward with, like not giving up. And if it's more than one area or specific thing, keep moving in the direction of that. Even if it seems like you're just not getting it right, or it's just not working, or, you know, I can do better. You're doing the best that Spirit is requiring you to do, the best that you know how. With the Five of Pentacles in the sky, he's not even seeing that this mermaid has the coins. So there could be something like, it's funny, you got a mermaid in both of the waters, and then two men that are on land in two different cards. So it could be that you're somebody else's miracle too, or this other circumstance, it's like it's a part of you. It needs you. So it could be a job, it could be a person, it could be something that it fits you, it suits you, but it's just the timing. But I also feel like there's this doubt. I don't know if that makes sense. But in essence, all Spirit is saying really to you is don't quit. Don't give in or don't give up before things really, you know, things can really happen for you. Surrendering is cool, surrendering and letting go and trusting God, but completely just giving up and saying, I can't do this no more, that's not an option for you, because I feel like Spirit wants you to keep moving. All right. So that was your reading, Yolanda. Again, thank you for the suggestion. That was awesome. Thank you. All right. Keep moving. I love you, Yolanda. Thank you. I appreciate you. Like, you've always been kind, and it's not just because you're kind to me, but it's, you don't have to be. People don't have to be kind. Kindness is different from niceness. Niceness is like, oh, I'm just being nice because I got to, or, you know, I don't want to, you know. Kindness is really coming from the heart, and you don't have to do that, so I appreciate you. Okay. All right, let's go on to Samantha. Shontay, I don't know if you're still on here. You're the last person on my list, so you did happen to make it like right at 12. So you will be on the list in case you're wondering. All right, Samantha. What are Blank's true intentions with me? So you have 2 questions. All right. All right, Most High God, I thank you for your loving guidance for Samantha in relations to the specific person in question's true intentions with her. What is his true intentions? What is his true intentions? All right. Thank you for your loving guidance. You're welcome. I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you. And I will choose wisely with my person. All right. Samantha, what is this person's true intentions with her? The Knight of Cups. The Death card. It's a lot of water energy. The Devil. The hell? I don't think I pulled this card yet, so it's weird, you guys. Like, when I get new decks, and shout out, she's probably not on anymore. My sister knew, she bought this deck for me this week, and when I get like new decks, I just pull the cards out like as I'm doing the reading. So I don't go through the whole cards, or unless I do like an unboxing or something, or like a review. I don't really go through all the cards like that. I just pull them. So some cards are new to me. All right. So the Knight of Cups, the Devil, and the Death card. This person's intentions with you. I feel like this person feels like they owe it to you. Like they might want to be low key, like whether this is them apologizing and making amends for something that they did do to you that they regret, or this is them wanting to kind of be like a knight in shining armor and come in and help. Because it's like they might be able to see something that you cannot, or they might be able to see a solution. So the death card, it shows that there's like these sea creatures that it looks like oil spills. So they're harmed, and the mermaids, like these mermaids down here, are helping these sea creatures. And then there's a person on land that's assisting too with this sea creature here, this bird that's being hurt due to the oil spill. So they see something like this person naturally has a heart to give and a heart to help people. And I feel like they, specifically for you, they see that. They want to help you. Um, oh, thank you, Shontay. I appreciate it. The Devil card. I feel like they look at you as kind of helpless in the situation, or they feel maybe they bound you in this situation, but somewhere they want to save sounds like goofy, but that's the word I'm hearing, is save you. The bottom card is the Hierophant. They feel like they owe you something. The Lover's card, and she's looking at her own reflection. It's like they can see something in you that they see within themselves, and it makes them want to help you. It makes them want to shift something. Or maybe they feel like they're the direct cause of some hurt that they've caused you. So take whatever resonates, because it's kind of like, it could be 50-50. But that's what I'm seeing. They're looking for ways like how they can do better, how they can help you and assist you, because they're recognizing some hurt or something, or some sort of injustice. Whether they've caused it, or they feel like it's just something naturally that you're going through. Let me see. Can you open this back up? My puppy. What does he feel about you? Let's see. How does this person feel about Samantha? The same man in question. How does he feel about her? How does he feel? Ten of Swords. The Page of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. They see you as someone who they feel, whether this is they feel the sense of guilt and feel sorry, or like they betrayed you, or they feel like you go through a lot. Maybe you told them some of these things that you've gone through, or you've expressed some sort of pain. But they see you as like a warrior, someone that continues to push yourself regardless of what you've gone through. So they see you as someone who is like independent when you really don't have to be. Like they admire that about you. They have the Nine of Cups. So it's something about you that's also very mystical. The Nine of Swords. Like, yeah, you go through things. Excuse me. You might go through things in life, and they might know about these things, but they see you as a person who knows how to turn lemons into lemonade. Like, you're strong. Not like masculine, like, oh, she's just like, but they see you as someone who has a strong character in spite of what you went through. Or if they've done something to you, they feel a sense of guilt, but they see you as someone who is not weak, and you'll never give up, or you'll never give in, if that makes sense. They see you as like a positive force, like someone that, like an alchemist. You can turn something negative into something positive for yourself. So that's what I'm getting. All right, next person is Elsena. I don't know, again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name right. I know y'all tell me thousands of times how to pronounce y'all names, and I still mess up. I don't know. I guess I have to hear y'all say it. Like, actually, like, hear you say it because it's easier. Okay. General reading. Just general. Okay. This is your first question. General energy. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. By the way, if you guys are interested in the Angel Answers deck giveaway, like, stick around for that. Let me know. Like, anyone that wants to participate, like, who purchased a reading for the happy hour this week, who wants to put their bid in on that deck. Because the other person I tried to, when I put it away on the giveaway, I guess they didn't want it because they didn't even hit me up about it. I don't know what happened. So, if there's someone out there that wants it, needs it, likes it, whatever, I will do the giveaway towards the end as well. Alright. General energies. What is the general energies of relevance and importance for Elsena? Eight of Wands. Judgment. And the Knight of Pentacles, which is a girl. Interesting. Alright. This is all about communication, for sure. Because you got the Eight of Wands is like, can represent communication, swift communication. And you got Judgment, which to me is like phone calls with this energy. I don't know. Pay attention to things that people say. And also be very mindful of the things that you say. But I feel like there's important communication that's coming in. So it could be like a phone call, text message, email, or something that's going to be said to you that you just need to pay attention to, period. Because she's keeping note of something. She's writing, like, she's writing her notes. If you can see right here, she's writing notes. So it could be like something Spirit is like, we need you to pay attention. Like, we need you to be on point with this. We need you to be mindful and clear. Because it's something that may be repetitive. Maybe this is this, something that you've already heard before. Or something that Spirit is telling you, maybe in multiples or threes. I'm hearing like threes. Or maybe twice. Like, it's something like you're hearing repetitively. But if it's like an ongoing communication with someone, pay attention. It could be someone coming back around. Yeah, Six of Cups at the bottom, as I said that. Six of Cups could represent a reunion or reconciliation. So it could be of any type of connection. Doesn't have to be like just, you know, romantic. The Hermit card was at the top. So this could be after like some silence of not hearing from someone or not talking to someone. Just pay attention to communication right now. And maybe if you're getting like the same signs or synchronicities, or you're hearing people say the same thing, start to write it down. Or if you're having dreams of something, start to write it down. If you're getting messages clairaudiently, write it down. That's what I'm getting. Second question. Ooh, I got bit. Wow. Yeah, there might be some important messages with that. Okay. Let's see. Wow. Okay, I didn't read your second question out loud. I was reading it to myself. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna pull the Magical Mermaids first. Most High God, this situation in the second question. Okay, will this situation be taken care of soon? Most High God. This friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. That's interesting. Let's see. What does that have to do with anything? Six of Pentacles. Okay. The Death card. All these cards are trying to come out. The Justice card is here with the Wheel of Fortune. So if you're in a state of injustice, the Wheel of Fortune is here to turn that around. So that's a confirmation for your question. The Judgment card and the Eight of Wands. Communication with somebody. That came out in your other spread. You might need to, you might benefit from communicating with old friends or something, or like maybe a specific friend or relative or someone that you communicate with might have not really the answer, but they might be able to give you some sort of insight or clarity, or they might be able to assist you with this. So it's telling you to align with friends. It could be a specific, like I said, a specific friend, multiple friends, something with friends or people close to you. In the Six of Pentacles, somebody might be able to give you something of value when it comes to this. So whether this is actually financial, or this could just be like insight or some leads or something. That's what I'm getting. Because this is a helping hand with the Death card. Like, they're here to help you in something that's, you know, of trouble. To the little sea creatures, they're like caught up in the oil spills and they're being helped on under land and on land. So you have assistance from both your spiritual team and people here in your present life too. Like in the physical realm, you have assistance and help. So that could be the communication that Spirit's talking about too, if that makes sense. All right, yeah, communication is key. All right, you're welcome. Let's move on to Nancy. Nancy has 3 questions. Her first question is, what are the characteristics of your authentic self / your truth? Let's see. That's interesting. That's an interesting question. All right, what are the characteristics of Nancy's true authentic self? What is the characteristics of her true authentic self? Most High God, you know her better than anyone else. Why I keep pulling the Death card? I like this card, but I don't. It's sad, but the Eight of Cups. The Page of Wands. I don't know if you can see her. The Seven of Pentacles, which I love this card. It's cute. They're waiting for their baby to be born. You see the little pregnant belly. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Okay. So you have 2 8s, I've noticed. You got 2 8s. So I feel like your authentic self and your characteristics could be something about like not being kept down for too long, like in your heart. Like, you know how to free yourself of things that don't serve you, or how to walk away from things and people that don't serve you. You might be someone that can tend to turn your back on other people and like leave their life blindly with no explanation in some cases. But I see you as like a person who knows how to just step away from things that don't help you or serve you, especially if you feel tied down or you feel like you're locked. The Death card and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like with the Death card as well, that's that ability to transition and transform yourself out of sticky situations. And also by at the same time helping other people. So maybe you don't just change your life for yourself, you do it for other people. And in essence, maybe you don't realize that, because it's like the Death card is subconscious. It's the Scorpio energy. So it's very in-depth. It's very subconscious. It's also emotional energy. So it's coming from the heart. So maybe you do go through certain things, like maybe your higher self, like you go through certain things in life, because you see all this green around her. So it's like your heart chakra. This, you want to liberate other people. I don't know if that makes sense. Not just yourself. You're very nurturing, very patient with people, very patient with yourself and those that you love. You see the value in, it's like over time, maybe over time you have the ability to see how valuable things are and how people are. But I see this as a nurturing energy. You could be a supportive individual as well. And I see, as a child, you've had some sort of gift as a child. At the Page of Wands, you've had some sort of vision as a child. And this vision could be playing out right now as we speak. I could go in a little further, a little deeper, but I don't know if we have time for all of that. But I do see you as like a light bearer, someone who has light to bring to other people or clarity in their own situations. So I don't even know if you know this, that you do things for yourself to help other people. Like it's not just about you. So that's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. All right. Okay, I see what your question, your second question, let's say. Okay, clear sign from spirit on what action do you need to take? What exactly do I need to do to take action? Well, you said please don't say, listen to your intuition. Well, that's part of it. Let's see. I'm trying to finish this before it gets all grainy and it's starting to taste funny because it's getting warm and like I'm not drinking it. I'm not like quick enough. And these strawberries are killing me. All right, with seeds and everything. That is what action, a clear sign, Most High God, and what action does Nancy need to take? What action does she need to take? If this is something specific she's asking about or just in general, what is the action? Stay optimistic came out, and let me see. What's this? This was sticking out. Protection. So stay optimistic says your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. The protection card says you, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. So your action, you don't need to physically do anything other than not quit on things that you've invested your energy into, especially something that it's like you guard it like it's your child, it's your baby. You protect it. It goes back to that nurturing aspect of you, or just that aspect of you that when you love something or someone, you guard it with your life, you protect it. It's important, it's relevant, it's worth you putting the energy and effort into. So whatever energy is like this for you, whatever goal or dream is like that, I'm getting to guard it, protect it, continue to nurture it, and not to give up or quit on something just because maybe the birth isn't happening quick enough. Like, even though women are given birth dates, or not birth dates, due dates of when their babies are supposed to be here, there's no guarantee that it's going to happen at that exact time. Like, I've never heard someone say that they got their baby at the exact same time as the estimated due date. It's estimate. So usually it's either before or it's a little bit after. However, Divine Spirit sees fit, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to give birth to the baby. You still have to go through the birthing process. And even like just before the miracle happens, like it hurts even more. Like it's your contractions, like these annoying pains that you get right before you have the baby. So that could be a telltale sign as well. Not to give up, because it says don't quit right before the miracle happens. So it's like when you have a baby, it's like, oh my God, get this thing out of me. I can't do it. And then once it comes, it's all good. We're all happy, right? All right. I hope that makes sense. What mistakes do I keep repeating? Let's see, what mistakes is Nancy constantly repeating, or repetitive mistakes? Let's see, repetitive mistakes. I don't call them mistakes. I call them lessons. I channeled that a long time ago, before I even knew like I could channel. Like I just heard a message in my mind or in my ear, whatever I heard. It was like, there's no such thing of mistakes, only lessons. So they're just lessons. But I get what you're saying. Let's see. Repetitive lessons, aka mistakes. What are these repetitive? The Ten of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Page of Wands. So, a repetitive mistake. It could have something to do with what you invest your heart into. And I could see how this is a challenge for you, because it goes back to your character. Your character loves, it loves unconditionally, or it loves freely. It loves passionately. So that could be anything, to family, friends, a career, job, a love-related situation, a romantic love-related situation. Excuse me. You give so much to something, and then it could lead to disappointment. It could lead to resentment and anger. So I feel with this, like, the mistake, it's not the fact that you gave your all to something or invested too much or too little. It's more so of, I feel like there's something that you need to reflect upon within yourself. Because it's like the problem really isn't with the circumstance or a person or whatever. It's more so like within the self. Like, there may be something that you might need to like see, or do I agree with this aspect of myself? It could be, say, for instance, creating boundaries. It could be, if this person, I might love this person to death, and I give, but if I feel like this person is not, they don't want to better themselves, or they're not as invested in the situation, then I need to, cut the energy off, but still love this person from afar, or whatever it is. I'm just getting like, you need to reflect upon something within yourself. Like, what are the values within this? I don't know, because I get betrayal in some instance, of just feeling like that was a waste of time, that was a waste of energy. You've drawn cold to something emotionally, where it's your nature in some way to give or to love, or something that's your nature. You feel like you need to like isolate it or cut it off because it's been a detriment to you, and that's not the truth. So I hope that makes sense. I don't know if that made any bit of sense. I don't know. All right, next person is Kierra. Okay, so we have 2 questions. Okay, so these types of questions, like, will I, is it going to happen? What I do is I leave the probabilities, because certain things are not set in stone. We don't really know everything. Spirit will give you clear signs and give us insight to things, and sometimes we will get predictions, but that's because Spirit gave it to us, not because we're fishing for it. So I don't really like to fish for predictions unless it's for fun or something, but in this case, it's not really for fun. It's something serious. So I'm going to ask Spirit, what is the livelihood or likelihood of something occurring that you're asking? So will you be successful? Will you have a successful start? And blank, let's see. Majors say yes, court cards say no, minors lean towards the majority. So based upon your current energies and where things are right now, and any other factors that play a role in the outcome of your question, Most High God, is this going to be something that will have a successful start for her? Majors and aces say yes, court cards say no, minors lean towards the majority. Okay, 5 cards. Page of Wands. It's a no because it's a court card. The Devil is a major, so it's a yes. The High Priestess is also major. That's a yes card. The Knight of Wands is a no because it's a court card. And the Moon is a major, so that's a yes. So all in all, it's more leaning towards a yes. Like, more than likely, yeah, you will have a successful start. So let's go ahead and move on to the next question. What's up, those of you just joined the chat? What's good? What's good? Okay, let's see. Second question, how will your nursing school go for you? Okay, let's see. Most High God, what do you see? How will nursing school go for Kierra? What do you see? What is the probable outcome for how this will go for her? This nursing school program, how will it go for her? What do you see? Potential energy surrounding this. The 10 of Pentacles. The High Priestess and the Page of Swords. The Okay, so how will it go? First thing I heard is your family is going to be proud of you. That's the first thing that I heard. But I feel like you'll take very well to this. Like it's second nature, or it's like a home. You just connect. Because I feel like you, something about healthy, or this is like a healthy decision, or it's a healthy environment. But it's like what really is going to drive you is maybe making your parents or your family proud, period. Family that is here and not here. So, you know, it could be like, you know, a family member that passed on, like you want to make them proud. But it's also your desire to help people that's also going to drive you. But I see a lot of fruitfulness in this energy. Then you have the High Priestess and the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, I feel like it's going to teach you new things about yourself. Not just that you're learning through school, but you're learning more about who you are with the High Priestess. Yeah, it's like something about secrets or the power of something, the power of healing. Let me see at the bottom and top card. You have the Three of Wands at the top, or at the bottom. Top card is the Seven of Pentacles. So it will be worth the time, the patience, the energy, the hard work, the vision that you have for this. I see this being a positive energy, but I just get like for the main, like the biggest energy is you learning more yourself. Like that's what I'm getting. I don't know. Seems positive. I hope that's positive, but it seems positive to me. All right, next person up is Anonymous from India. You guys, this is a pre-submitted reading. I might do some free readings sometime soon, so I'll keep y'all posted, but this is not the time for that. You know, it's not the time. Something is wrong. All right, anyway. First question. Will he ever realize my value / worth and contact me, or just do I need to release this person? Do I need to release them? Okay. You know, I hate when like you don't blend the fruits too well, and then you try to like suck it through the straw, and it's like blocking you, and it's like this big chunk of fruit at the end. It's nasty. Okay. Sorry. All right, thank you. I got Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles flew out, but I'm going to put those back because I didn't finish meditating on the question. So, this person in question, will they realize her value / worth and contact her? Is it someone she just needs to move away from? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so majors and aces. Tell me that this person will go through the clarity and possibly come back around. The court cards will say to move past this connection. Minors will lean towards the majority. If it's only minors outside of the aces, if it's all minors, then that will be, it's your free will decision. But let me see. That rarely happens, but most like God, please lead me towards the correct answer of what this person, are they going to wake up to see this person's values and worth, or how they feel about this person and reach out to her, or is it someone she needs to release and let go of? Okay. 5 cards. Queen of Pentacles. That's like value yourself energy. 9 of Cups. The Justice card. That's a yes card. The Wheel of Fortune is a yes card. And the Ace of Wands is also a yes. So I feel like this person will like wake up to the fact that they do care and that they do value, and this is something, it could be like they see this as a once in a lifetime thing, or they don't want to risk losing you. So it's like a gamble. And I feel like justice will be served in this situation with the Justice card, obviously, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is so say for instance, whenever I see the Wheel of Fortune can represent, so say you're in a down situation. So with the Wheel of Fortune, that could represent that it's going to shift to an up situation. And the Justice card being right here, could be that you are in a situation where you feel like it's not fair. So I feel like this will be that. And then the Ace of Wands is like that awakening energy, that spark of clarity. The Queen of Pentacles tells me, though, you should still focus on you. You do need to detach a little bit from this situation, allow Divine Spirit to move this in the direction. So there is something favorable that will come out of it for you with the Nine of Cups. But with the Queen of Pentacles, to me, it's like self-focus and self-love. So you still need to, you need to see your own worth more than this person validating your worth. So it's like, Full Spirit wants you to acknowledge yourself wholly. And if this person sees it, cool. If not, that's cool too. But, you know, I'm going to value my self-worth first and foremost. But I do see that this person will more than likely get a clue and reach out to you. All right, that is in divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune. So let's move on to Vanessa. I don't know why my dog is crying. Is somebody in there with her? All right, Vanessa, you have 2 questions. Okay, how will next job go for some, like, blank? Okay, how will this go for her? This person in question that Vanessa is asking about, how will her next job go for her? More than likely, most high God, what do you see? The Magician, the 3 of Wands, the King of Wands. So she could be like a very creative person, so whether you want to say like crafty, like in a negative sense, or like creative in a way that she knows how to make things work for her. She knows how to work her environment. She's very productive, or it could be like a job where she's very productive and hands-on. So the 3 of Wands to the King of Wands, this could be that she might be trying to appease like a supervisor or some sort of person in a leadership position, but this can also represent her manifesting herself into that position, because it's like the 3 of Wands turning into the King of Wands. She says she's lazy. Well, she's a finesser. She's good at something. She's good at something. So, yeah. So either this is her as the King of Wands elevating herself into some sort of high position, or she's already, like, say she's a supervisor and she got hired as a supervisor elsewhere. But this can also be her just kind of finessing a higher up in some way. Like, she could be creative and crafty at the same. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm not trying to bash anybody, but she can literally be like crafty and to the point where it works in her benefit. So I can't really totally be mad, but if you're hurting people, yeah, that's fucked. Excuse my language, that's messed up. But yeah, then you have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. This Knight of Pentacles is taking notes, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, she's on the come up. She's that type of person that tries to figure out how to get ahead in some way. So like I said, whether she's doing it the right way or she's doing it in a way that's like stepping on people's toes and like kissing ass, and because the 3 of Wands is like, you know, they can be a little bit lazy because they are waiting for the ship to come in, but at the same time they have a goal in mind. I also feel like they're waiting for the right moment to move towards something. So yeah, that's what I see for her. Okay, so when will blank make a relationship official with me? Okay, so let's see. More than likely, what do you see, Most High God, for blank and Vanessa? When do you see this person making their relationship official? What do you see surrounding this? I'm gonna pull 2 cards. Okay, the 5 of Swords. The poor little mermaid baby, he cut his hand, or her hand, I don't know what that is. The 4 of Swords. When will he make it official? Okay. So these are like icy energies. The Four of Swords is like ice, is winterish energy. So it could be around winter season. Because it's like ice around them. So it could be... Let me see. I'm going to clarify. Got the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom and the Nine of Wands at the top. Clarify. They might want to like put something on hold for just a second, because I feel like they don't want to rush into anything at this point or right now, because they don't want to harm you. They don't want to hurt you. So you're being protected right now, because I feel like there may be something from your past or this person's past that they need to address first before that can happen. But this looks like when it gets colder. And it's funny because the Judgment card is Scorpio, and Scorpio, that's fall season, like fall going into winter. So that's usually when it starts to get cold. So more than likely, just based upon where things are right now, or whatever decision this person is making right now, is geared more towards the winter season, specifically Scorpio season. So that's a probability. That's not set in stone, but that's what I'm picking up. That's the energy I'm picking up. Okay. Alright, so we got Desiree, Bentley, Janaya, Ania, KV, and Shontay. And then the donation. So we got a few more people left. Alright, Desiree, this is going to be your question. Questions. You're welcome, Vanessa. Your first question is, what do we need to know about volunteering at the homeless shelter? Okay. Let's see, y'all. Okay, what does she need to know about volunteering at the homeless shelter? What does she need to know? Let's talk about what does she need to know? The Empress, which is Yemaya. I love this card. I love how they did that. I would put it on my altar, but I like these cards. And then you got the Four of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. Okay. What do you need to know? For one, I feel like there's not much that you need to, like, not saying that there's nothing that you need to do or work on. I feel like you naturally have it in you to be this nurturing, giving person. It's just who you are. You have something to offer and you have something to give. You may make people feel at home and feel comfortable. With the Four of Pentacles, you will have to have patience. With the Four of Pentacles, yeah, it's kind of like go with the flow. At the same time, remain cool. I don't know if you're going to feel like overwhelmed or stressed out at times, but remain cool. The Ten of Cups, I feel like it will be like a second home for you, or this is you happy that people have a home, or I don't know if I said this already, but like helping people feel at home, or this could be for you like you start to really I don't want to say attach yourself, but you will feel a sense of connectedness and like a family unit with maybe the staff or maybe the people, you know, those that are in the shelter or whatever. But I do see this as a calling for you with the Empress. This is a high, you know, major arcana card. So this is a part of a calling, or this is an aspect of your many gifts that you have to offer other people. So I see this as a good energy. Shout out to you. Ace of Cups. Yes, a lot of love, a lot of support, a lot of nurturing. With the Devil card, this could be helping other people get out of sticky situations. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing overall. I'm not seeing anything standoutish that you need to look out for or worry about. When will you meet your divine life partner? Okay, wait, hold on. That doesn't make no sense. When I meet my divine life partner, how will my understanding of love evolve? Or will my... okay, let me read that again, because I might be like kind of... When I meet my divine life partner, how will my understanding of love... So I don't know if you're trying to say this, because I'm reading it like two different ways. When I meet my life partner, will my understanding of love evolve? Or how will my love... Okay, I think it's... whatever. I'm going to use these cards that I feel guided to for this question. So, Most High God, Desiree would like to know, when she does meet her divine life partner, how will her understanding of love evolve? How will it evolve? Her understanding of love when she meets her divine life partner. Heal. Your understanding of love, giving and receiving. Okay. This is unconditional love. So you got the Six of Pentacles and the Star. So I see you got the 7, the 6s, and the 8. So number 17, you got the 7 in there, but it's one in numerology. 1 plus 7 is 8. Then you got the 6. So there will be an evolution due to maybe assisting with healing, helping this person heal, because you do have that Empress vibe to you, and that's that divine feminine aspect. You're a natural giver, nurturer, and healer. So it will evolve. I feel like you might free another person as you free yourself and as you heal yourself, and seeing that, seeing the value in what you give in love. It's more about not so much of what a person can do for you and what you can do for them. It's just what I want to do and what I want to give, that I feel like is very healing, because that comes from a place of unconditional love. Does that make sense? I don't know if that made any bit of sense. Okay. Mm. 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 What were you supposed to take from that dream? Let's see. One second. What was she supposed to take from this dream? I saw the yes card, so I don't know if you had a question, but it's a yes. Okay, let me see. What was she supposed to take from this? Most High God, thank you. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. So yeah, that's funny. Tears represent releasing. So maybe that's why you felt a sense of sadness, but at the same time, it was like peace at the same time. So it's like you're releasing old energies, and that's what you're, the sorrow, the sadness may have been mixed in. And then also with allowing the new to come in, that's where the happiness and the joy and the comfort came from. So it's just signaling to you that you are letting go. You are letting go of the old energy so new can come in, or you're being guided to do that right now. And if things are being removed, maybe in real life you are sad by this, but know that the things that are being removed out of your life is for a reason, because there's new coming in, and spirits giving you the clarity and the heads up about that. The twins in the dream may represent dualities within yourself. The past self and the new self. Yep. 2 of Swords. 6 of Cups. So past energy, making peace with the past, reconciling. But that's really what I feel like Spirit was trying to get you to see. I don't know if that made any bit of sense, but that came out pretty clear. Okay. Next person. All right. Next person is Bentley. Or last name Bentley. I don't know, because I get confused with this one sometimes. Because sometimes it be, I don't know. Anyway. What is Blank's first reaction to me on April 25th? Or what is? Why are you quantum leaping? I was about to say, like, wait. You made me think, like, did April 25th just pass? Like, why are you quantum leaping? Anyway, what is Kay's first reaction? Sorry, I don't know what was it. What? Sorry. My bad. If it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. I hope you're fine with that reaction to me on April 25th. So let's see. Most High God, I thank you for love and guidance, truth and clarity. What do you see the most likely first reaction from this specific person on April 25th? What do you see? Three of Wands. A lot of resistance in these cards. And make sure that they're clear. Any other energies. The Magician card. The Ten of Pentacles. They might feel some sort of presence around you. I don't know if they're taking account of something surreal or something like that they would categorize as serendipitous or divine or like paranormal, like something weird. So say it could be just as simple as like I was thinking that, or I was just about to say that, but I just felt like this brush of cold wind on my face. So I don't know if they're going to experience something that's like weird out of body, or they daydreamed, or they had like a premonition about something. I don't know why I'm getting that. With the Ten of Pentacles, it could have something to do with like mediumship or something, like medium, like a family member, or just like some ghostly odd energy. I don't know, like something eerie, but it's not negative though. Whatever it is, this is not a negative energy, but they might experience something that's a little strange to them. That's all I'm seeing. I don't know if that made any bit of sense. Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups. The guy is sleeping in the Eight of Cups, so it could be like something dreamlike, or they dreamt of something, or they have like a deja vu moment. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Something eerie to them. Okay. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry when I'm like, after I'm like during channeling and after channeling, I'm always hungry. This is a given. Let's see. Next question is, what are the feelings me and blank would have for each other at the end of the upcoming vacation? So this is all just alleged and probabilities, okay? So don't get mad at me if it's like it don't go down like that in the DM. Okay. What are the feelings? What are the more than likely or probable feelings of these two that they would have for each other at the end of their upcoming vacation to Australia? What do you see at the end? Probability. What do you see? What's I got? Okay, Five of Pentacles, the Emperor. His tan is all jacked up. The King of Wands. The King of Wands has became my favorite king in this deck. I like his tattoos. You know, he got a little going on. You know, his nice arms, nice back. You know. Anyway, I'm sorry. All right. So the feelings. Someone could just be like, I feel like someone's gonna, like, one of you is gonna make it worse than what it is. More than likely, whoever is like masculine energy in this situation is going to think it's way worse than what it actually is, and that's coming from a place of control, because maybe there was like a specific strategic plan, like I want it to be like this, or I'm gonna go about it in this manner, or it was like something planned out, like something, maybe a little bit of rigidness involved, and then it didn't pan out that way, so there was a disappointment in it, but still not seeing that there's really nothing wrong at the end of the day. Like, there's no reason to be in this space. Maybe feeling a little bit rejected in some sense. It's because there was an expectation. So I'll just give you a heads up now to leave it open and not go in with any expectations or try to force or control anything. The Death card did come out, so something does need to change, or something does need to shift. Yeah, that's all I'm really getting with that. Like, that's just like, it stopped right there. Last question. When will Blink and I be in contact again? Okay. Most High God, when do you see these two most likely coming into contact again? What do you see that the possible timing of that? What do you see? Or just any situation, what do you see? Four of Cups. The Chariot. Okay, that's funny. That's confirmation. So the Four of Cups is actually the Cancer energy, and so is the Chariot. So that's a sign of Cancer. That could be during the time frame of Cancer, which is usually late June to mid-July, based upon the energies. But it seems like with the Four of Cups, it's based off of, it could be like when someone's not seeking something or someone outside of themselves to fulfill them, and they point their attention back to themselves, or if it's like not trying to save people and be that thing for them that you think that they need, because sometimes like we can be as sweet as we want to be, we can be the most awesome friend, lover, parent, child, whatever to someone, and if they're not a happy individual, they're just not happy, and there's nothing nobody else can do to change that necessarily, unless they are willing to open that up and change themselves. So it could be you're on that end or you're doing this for someone else, but until that energy is released, um then I feel like there will be contact. So someone probably needs to go through something within themselves and heal. There's really nothing anyone could do to shift this person's energy. If you are the person that's trying to help another individual, of course, send this person love. And if you are that individual, there's some healing that needs to take place. So I hope that that resonates with you. All right, moving on to Janaya. All right, Janaya. You're welcome. All right. Janaya, your question is, what is the energy between me and my guy when it comes to reconciling with each other? Okay. What is the energy? Let me use a lover, the psychic tarot for the heart cards. These cards are trying to come out already. Release came out, but I'm gonna put that back. If he really wants to come out again, he'll come back out. Also, God, thank you for loving guidance for Janaya and her guy that she is referring to. What is the energy when it comes to reconciling with one another? What do you see surrounding that? Spread your wings, which is like the Two of Wands traditionally. Move, which is like the Chariot card. And Observe, which is the Hermit card. So you have two major arcana cards. I feel like Spirit is saying there may be something that you do need to take action on, and like be open to the outcome. So maybe taking slightly wait, what am I trying to say? Like take an approach that you don't usually do, or something that maybe was different from what you originally had in mind. Because I feel like when you free yourself of something specific, like specific outcomes or certain steps or whatever, and you allow your higher self to guide you and lead you from the heart, it actually leads you towards each other. So I don't know if Spirit has something that they're guiding the other person to do when it comes to you. Like both of you guys both have assignments, and that's what's going to lead you two together. But also like Spirit wants you to look at the situation from each and every angle, not over analyzing. Like don't be too analytical to the point where you start getting confused and then you stop yourself. I feel like more so yourself in the situation. Like observe everything, like your thoughts, your feelings, your motives, everything, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. All right. Greetings, Banjo Queen. How are you? All right, let's keep it moving. Next person is Ania. All right. Let's see. What's up with that? That happens to me too. I don't know what that's about. But it could be, you know, let me see. Hold on. What is this? Is this a coincidence or sign for something more? These occurrences. These occurrences. Blessed change and waves of prosperity. So being surrounded by people that, you know, in our eyes are prosperous and abundant and wealthy and of high status, and you know, I feel like that those are tokens that I'm not necessarily getting that that's the arena or the field that you need to be in, but it's kind of like showing you that you too can be abundant and prosperous, whether that's materialistically or just in all that ways. It says new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. A major life change brings great blessings. So it could be, yeah, if that's a field or if that's a lifestyle or desire goal that you wish to move into, then maybe that is a good sign, like that is the path for you. If that's not something you aspire to be or to do in life, then it could just represent again that you also too can have abundance and wealth, and yeah, that's what I'm getting. I don't know, they're kind of like symbols. I don't know, like they represent symbols. So yeah, take what resonates with that. Let me see, I know you had another question. Which career path will make you rich? Let's see. What career path will make Ania rich? Financially rich. Financially rich. The Four of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. And the Seven of Cups. I heard the beauty industry first because she's doing something to her hair. So it could be something with like your look. So whether it's like beauty, beauty vlogging, makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, or hair care, or something where it requires a lot of grooming. You could be sitting on an idea already that you're just over analyzing and you're overthinking about it. You fantasize about it, but you're not actually taking the action steps to make it happen. That could be the very thing that is the right career path for you. It seems like it's something that you're sitting on that's creative. Okay. Was he trying to attract other women, or was I his first choice? Let's see. Whoever the specific guy in question that Ania is asking about, was this person trying to attract other women, or was she his first choice? First choice with the majors and aces, or it could be major or ace. Doesn't have to be all together. Court cards, other women. Minors lean towards the majority of the yes or no cards. Please give me clarity. I'm going to pull 5 cards for probability. Was this specific person Ania is asking about trying to attract other women, or was she his first choice? Okay, 7 of Pentacles, that's neutral. The 10 of Wands, neutral. 3 of Pentacles, neutral. 5 of Wands. And the High Priestess. So I get that, yeah, they had a lot of focus towards you. I feel like deep down subconsciously they would have chosen you, but I feel like this person may have been pressured by other options, or they just kind of felt like it wasn't really a good chance for you two in some instance. Maybe they saw it was like a challenge to be with you or get with you, because you got the 7 of Pentacles. That's all about patience. 10 of Wands could be a stressful situation. The 5 of Wands is like competitive energy. So they could have felt like they had a lot of competition, or maybe you had a lot of competition with other women. Maybe other women came faster, or just things, you know, maybe they feel like you required a lot more timing or patience or more effort than they were willing to give with the Three of Pentacles. So that's what I'm saying. All right. Would he be more attracted to me if we met in real life or on social media? Okay, let's see. A or B? Attracted in person or on social media? Most likely, I'll be talking to the energy of whoever this person is that she's asking about, and if their attraction would be more towards real life or on social media. So, I'm going to say real life is majors or the aces, and court cards are social media. So Five of Pentacles is neutral. The Magician, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So I feel more so that this person would be drawn to you in the physical. Because over social media is kind of like an illusion. You can't really see a person for who they are. You're kind of just seeing what people want to present. So I feel like this person would actually be more drawn to you in the physical. And there's more of a personal interaction with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. It's more of a personal thing of interacting. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. All right. All right, next up is KV. All right, KV. I'm almost to you, Shontay. You're the next person after KV. All right, so KV would like to know, when it comes to a specific connection, what does Spirit want me to know about this person? Let's see. Most High God asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for KV in relation to the specific person she's asking about. What is it that you want her to know about them? What is the most relevant and important thing that she needs to know about this person right now? Healing begins, the Six of Swords. The Two of Coming Together, which is the Two of Cups. And Eight of Dedicated Effort, which is the Eight of Pentacles. So, what Spirit wants you to know about this person is, I feel they could be going through a healing process that will benefit you two coming together. But it starts individually. So as you do the healing that you're being guided to do, as you take the initiative and kind of like the leader in essence, whether this is something that you're doing in front of them, that, you know, as you're doing something for yourself, it's like a inspiration or like a, it's kind of like influencing this person in a way, or subconsciously you're doing this. So energetically, as you do what you need to do for yourself, this person will automatically do that because you guys are energetically connected. And I feel like that helps bring things together. So this could have something to do with the heart chakra, because there's the heart chakra and there's a lot of green energy, and there's heart references in this card, and it's also green. So as you guys both heal your hearts, it actually brings you closer together. So rather than focusing on perfecting your connection, focus on perfecting yourselves, which will also in turn, not perfect, like it's like, oh, everything's good and that's it and there's nothing else to do and there's no problems. Not necessarily, but it's like the connection will handle itself as you guys heal yourselves individually. But it's like you're being guided to take the initiative, and as you do, this person is healing. Yeah, that's what I see. Okay. Alrighty. Let me see. I think you had another question. How is the specific person currently feeling about the situation? Let's see. How is the specific person in question feeling about their current situation between them? Okay, Two of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. The Strength card. So there's trying to balance out the work that needs to be done within the connection, but still at the same time be light and free about this, like not so restricted, because they might feel restricted by this connection in some instance. They kind of feel like you both need to lighten up, they do recognize that there's things that they need to acknowledge that is serious and that does require work and energy. But they don't want to feel pressured into doing those things. So, like I said, when you're focusing on yourself and your own intentions and your own individualism, then that too inspires this other person to do so. It's not like you really have to babysit this connection or this person into doing certain things, because they're going to do what they're guided to do, whatever spirit's requiring of them, as you should be as well within yourself. But I feel like there's a lot of passion. Like, this person does desire for this to go further, to go deeper. I feel like they do want your help in some instances, but in a way that they don't feel controlled, if that makes sense. All right. Last person on the list, and then I'm going to pick a person for the donation from Yolanda, the one question for someone, and then I'll do the giveaway for the deck if you guys are interested in that. So the next person is Shontay. Actually, I'm going to do that in another live. And that's for people that did not submit a question this week. I'm going to do a separate live. And I'm going to do the giveaway after Shontay. All right. So, who's coming in for you? Who is coming in? I'm going to use a different deck because I'm bored with the decks I'm using, like, so far. As of right now, it's very repetitive. And I get bored quickly with stuff. So, I'm going to use the archetypes. So, who is coming in romantically for Shontay? Like, who is she manifesting and calling in strongly, subconsciously or consciously? Whoever she's manifesting strongly into her life romantically, what type of person is she calling in? What type of mother is she calling in? Samaritan and athlete. Athletes, I'm all for it. So I'm just going to see, are these light attributes or shadow attributes? So I'm going to shuffle the light and shadow. Okay, shadow attributes for the first one and shadow for the second one. I don't like that, but let's see where Spirit's going with this. So the shadow attribute of the athlete is misuse of athletic abilities for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. Then the Samaritan, it says exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. So they could be, they might use their, their attractiveness. They might use their accolades. Like, say, for instance, this is a person that is a professional, like, athlete, or they were the man in high school. Excuse me. So they could be the type of person. Oh, I forgot one of Ania's questions. I gotta go back. Of course, I always fuck up and I gotta go back. But for some reason, I feel like this person could be like, they show off. They're like a show off, basically. Like, oh, I can do this and I got the ability to be like that. And I feel like they are an athlete, or they were an athlete in high school, or they just love sports or something, but they brag about certain things that they can do. They don't like to come across as weak for some of them. Yeah, so like they get attention. I feel like this is like a typical like macho type of man. I don't get like they're a horrible person, like, oh, you shouldn't talk to him or you shouldn't date them. But just know that they got a little, they're a little self-centered, I would say. Just a little bit. I'm not getting like they're horrible. That didn't come to mind when I saw this. So, all right. Okay. So let me go back to Ania's question, because I knew I was going to forget something. Like, it always it's a given. Like, I'm always forgetting something. Okay. So whenever I go to concerts, I always get pointed out, and I take that back because I already read it. So thank God I already did it. I just did delete it. Okay. I'm slow. Y'all, I really am. I am just not the most brightest person at times. All right, so let's do the giveaway, y'all. For those who really want to participate and want the deck, okay, I'm going to, yeah, let's do the giveaway. China, what's good? I'll give you your questions tonight. I haven't forgotten about you. Where's the deck? Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's do the deck. So this is the Angel Answers deck. So anyone that wants to participate, I'm going to write down something, and whoever can guess it first is the winner. Now here's the thing. This deck, I just want to let you guys know, this is a gently used deck. I'm donating this deck because I don't really resonate with it. I don't resonate with it like that, and I don't use it often. This was one of the first decks that I've ever used, so it does look a little like the box. It looks a little worn out. I've had this deck for maybe like 4 years, 5 years, so it's been around. This is like one of my first decks. So, the book is still intact. There's no writing in it. I didn't put any notes in it. It's normal. The book's fine. Some of the cards are a little worn out. You can still read them. It's not like you can't read them. But I think there's like a card in here that's like been bent or something. I don't know how that happened, but it got bent. Yeah, so if you guys are drawn to this deck, it's a beautiful deck. I just don't resonate with it like that. Like, not every deck I've bought do I stick around with. Like, I'll buy it because I'm like, oh, okay. Angel Answers. You know, I can get answers from this deck. And I just don't, you know, I just ain't feeling it anymore. I don't really use it. So, might as well give it to someone that may need it and, you know, work on their guidance or their intuition. Yeah, You're Ready is the card that's like kind of messed up a little bit. But nonetheless, these are still good cards. You can sage these. You can pray over them, whatever you need to do to clear the energy out of them. So if you guys are interested in this deck, I'm going to do, I'm just going to come up with something. Let me see. All right, so whoever can guess, whoever wants this deck, whoever can guess, the insect, the first person that can guess the insect that I have written down is the winner of this deck. And just email me so that I can send it out to you. Email me your address so I can send it out to you. So yeah, I've written down my insect. So whoever can guess the insect first is the winner. Okay. Not cockroach. Oh no. Oh, okay. Adrian got it. Is your name Adrian? Unless it's like that's like a new way of spelling it. It was Bumblebee. You got it. So yeah, that's who got it. So please email me. Not mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. I've been getting bit up by mosquitoes. Okay, so my email address is waluchildreadings@gmail.com. So email me when you get a chance. Send me your address so I can email or I can send it out to you. And then, you know, it's yours. It's yours, boo. So I'm going to do another live because Yolanda was so kind. She bought 2 questions. She bought one for herself and one for a person of my choice. So I'm going to do like something, a giveaway with that. I'm going to start a whole nother live, y'all. So I'll see you guys